Smoke Dragon, what you been wondering about, pal?
Well, I'm not going to lie to you. I just kind of pulled this one out of the hat because I was on this thing thinking, oh, man, this is the episode where we just kind of bullshit. I'm not used to the new method.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
It ain't been a month yet.
So this is going to kind of piggyback on last week's a little bit, but it was another, last week was the man scarves.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see?
Yeah, Josh Luker. Yeah.
I guess I didn't.
He posted on.
It's funny because that's last week for you guys, and I just listened to that episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just listened yesterday too.
Yeah. In listener time. But he had a Dutchman scarf that maybe we ought to sell some.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
Yeah, good shit.
I guess I did see that. So something I noticed a lot of though out there, and I can't say it's California because this particular trade show I went to brings people in from everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I don't notice it around here. But there was a ton of gals out there with like red, like cherry red, like lipstick. And I feel like I don't see a whole. I guess I thought lipstick was maybe kind of fading out. And I know the Warden has some, but it's not like bright colors. And I started thinking, I was like, I just don't feel like I see people wearing like way different colors than whatever tone your face is.
I'll be honest. I marry my bride. I don't know how much makeup. I can't tell you the last time I think I've seen her with lipstick on. And
Right.
she doesn't listen to the show, so it's not like I'm going to be in trouble. But she'll put lip gloss on.
Yeah, that's how Jenna rolls. I think she has like
Isn't that
some
lipstick?
but
No.
Big difference.
what is it now?
I said, isn't that lipstick?
Oh yeah.
Lipstick is just for like cosmetic color. Lip gloss or lip balm.
But it makes their lips shiny. We're four guys
but-
talking about
Unreal.
making.
This is
I
wild.
don't know. I'm swimming in
a
uncharted
huge
waters here.
fan of real bright red lipstick.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
like
know
it.
why he is over there.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, because
he
I was
likes the old
actually
ring.
coming in.
Old ring around it
Jesus
there.
Christ. We got a teacher in the house.
Because I was actually thinking, like, man, like in television, I guess, like as a younger fella, I felt like I remember seeing that a lot.
Seen it all the time.
But and I was like, I guess it caught me off guard, almost like the scarf. I was like, Jesus, what happened to? Oh,
I
she
think
did that
it's
on
because we live and work in a very blue collar community that I don't think you.
Preach, brother.
And this is not. I am not saying it's a bad thing because we have great kids. We have great community. We don't have a lot of flash cats that get all dolled up and go do things. It happens. They'll do it when they need to.
There's some in the county. I know that.
Well, and I
happens.
I was
but
a little hesitant to bring this up because I'm not.
shaming anybody.
Yeah, because I really don't give a shit. I don't pay that much attention.
Yeah.
And that's why I didn't even know if it's a valid statement. But for some reason out there, like,
I just don't think
it was
you
just,
noticed it.
I was like,
see it in the community.
yeah, it was like a lot, like everybody. I'm like, good grief.
Yeah.
How much money is spent on lipstick out here?
I don't know.
So I don't know. That was just one of those. And normally I try to do better on a wonder, but
So
that was
when
a
I
note that
Google-
I took on purpose.
When
I
I
was out there.
Google like famous actresses that commonly wear red lipstick, Taylor Swift is the first hit. You ought to see her like in the big shots. Like,
Is it red though?
Oh, yeah,
like Corvette red.
like cherry red?
oh
red,
yeah. Okay.
Emma Stone is on there. Looks like Rihanna. And that's another thing too.
Rihanna wear red lip.
Exactly.
I guess,
So
yeah.
I'll say that too. I'll say it like predominantly you wouldn't see
that palette choice.
darker skinned, like African American women, Hispanic women, any like darker skin tone. I feel like it seems
You feel like you wouldn't see red or would?
you wouldn't see it as commonly. Like
I feel like
Taylor Swift is whiter than a paper plate.
that's what I'm saying. I feel like
White
it'd be
on
more
rice.
common on a darker complected person because it's not such a dramatic shift.
But with the flash tactic, like if you're wanting, if they're looking for
Bring
the
attention
flash,
to their lips.
if they're going to
To their
bring the
mouth,
flash,
Dave.
then they're going real bright red. I mean, you don't, yeah. Like I think it's situational. I believe probably around here, but like Justine, as her being in the profession that she's in, she has to deal with the public on a daily basis, like a lot of people. You know what I mean? So she takes a lot of pride in the way she looks.
Jenna takes a lot of time getting ready for the day.
Exactly. You know what I
They're
mean?
both in the medical field, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Could you imagine if dudes had to go through all that horse shit?
Not a chance, man. No.
Like I
know. There's people that shave every day. There's people.
I got to
that
use a blow dryer every morning now, and that was a huge thing to get used to. Like
there's
dude,
like
take
people
too much
that.
time.
Yeah.
Do you know anybody that, like, in my line of work, it doesn't happen because we all work. You know, we're blue collar laborer workers. You know what I mean? So like we're always muddy or concrete or blah blah blah. But I guess maybe like in an office style setting, they could still be blue collar, or like in your field, white collar stuff. Like, do you know people that style their hair on a daily basis, like a male, like somebody that
I used to be a big gel guy.
I know that.
And it got to a point where it was like, what am I doing? Like,
when was that? When did that hit?
The breaking point?
Yeah, like because I remember you.
Yeah,
I mean, you always.
Early in my teaching career, I get up and I gel it and the wet hair look or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then probably a couple years into it, I'm like, what am I doing? Too much work. It's just. But
I just think like, and here again, like I have gone with my wife before to get a pedicure. Like before, when I had this, like after I hurt myself, I got hurt at the mine and blew my leg out real bad and had and all them surgeries, and like I was stuck, you know what I mean? 50 some staples in my leg, and I was pretty much at the mercy of what she wanted to do. So she dragged my ass over there to them poor little nail techs that had to take care of my feet. And there was a man in there. There was a man in there getting a manicure, like getting his fingernails done. And I looked at Justine, like after we got into the chair and we were ready to rock, and this dude walks in and he's like, he like asked for the dude that he wanted to do his nails. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Now, and she's like, she goes, I've seen that dude in here a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself,
like hate on somebody for it. Like, my problem is like a pedicure. Like I've known guys to go get that. But I'm so weird about
your feet.
Yeah, like
no chance.
Oh, there's no way.
Oh, it's awkward for me. It was very awkward because they do that calf, like they rub shit all the way up to your knee. And
this
they're
goes
like,
back to massages though. Jenna just brought it up because she was like, "Why don't you just go get a massage?"
Can't
I'm like, I don't know that I want
love a massage.
Somebody does.
There's a guy I work with. Actually, there's a lot of people that I work with do them all the time. But matter of fact, we were talking about it today, and he's like, "Yep, got me an hour and a half scheduled for next Tuesday."
That's great.
And I'm like, "What did you say?" She goes, "Oh yeah, she does. She even does 2-hour ones."
Yeah.
2 hours.
Ooh, throw me on the table and treat me like a piece of beef.
And they were saying he goes, yeah, you start out on your back and like she does your front side and then you flip over and
whole body or just lower half?
Well, no, the whole works.
Really?
I mean, minus your genitals.
Well,
you know what I mean? That's illegal. But
I wasn't talking happy endings.
Right. No rubbing tugs around here. Yeah. But like I couldn't imagine.
I strongly considered it after last weekend. I talked to
Chase did it after the show. Remember when Chase like, I'm going to get a massage
I've never had one. Now I've had, being an athletic career, I've had work done, right?
Yes,
but I've never went to a masseuse, and said I want a massage,
like
right?
a deep tissue,
But Chase was like, "You got to get one, man.
Yeah, man.
You got to."
Yeah,
but I couldn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, it's weird.
It weirded me out.
I am all out. Like when we have our health screen for the city, they usually bring 3 or 4 of them in, or 2 or 3 in, and like they do like little 5-minute mini sessions at the health fair, while we're going through the vendor fair after we've done our stuff. And there's guys that are like lined up for that shit, and I'm like, not a chance, man. Can't do it. I've had one
so long to get comfortable enough with a person, like, hey man, how you doing?
Yeah.
Or like,
yes.
Like, or go up to Justine, like, hey Justine, how you doing?
Yeah.
And give her like
how
a pat
many
on
people
the
do you
shoulder.
know are touchers? Like I just like that's weird.
But like just to say, hey, stranger,
right?
I'm going to give you $80. Why don't you just rub me down?
Yeah. So Justine and I went to Jamaica on our honeymoon. Awkward. That's the only time I've ever had one. Is we went to Jamaica on our honeymoon and we got a couples massage by a couple like big burly ass Jamaican women.
Got them strong hands.
Yeah, and like it was you're stripped down naked deal, and you got a towel over your ass, and that's it. And they just start. Basically, I looked like I was ready for an apple in my mouth and a skewer up my ass. Like, I mean, they just it was wild. And I, of course, we
My
were
belly just makes it look small.
yeah, like I was drunker than a skunk when we went in there. So I mean, I was probably snoring within the first 10 minutes. But good. It just geeks me out, man. But yeah,
So in an imaginary world, if you were on a first date and a lady showed up with big red lipstick, is that a deal breaker?
that's
or are you
confidence. That's
Okay,
confidence.
I
man.
don't-
I don't know. That's.
I think that's.
gonna
It depends on what we're doing for the first
right?
date. Like if we're going to,
Let's just say it's a meal, and she just tried to make herself look nice.
Yeah.
And I
Now,
think
is it a
I think it
situation
would
where you're
stand
putting-
out.
Yeah, no,
I
for
think
sure.
I would be fixated on it.
Is
Like,
it a situation where you're
I
putting
really
lipstick
do-
on a hog?
well, see,
No,
no,
let's
that's
just say
now
it's-
Because
hold
that's
on.
the problem.
That's
If
what I'm
they're
gonna
putting the
drive
lipstick
at.
on to distract from
Now the
everything else.
warden,
What
the
was it?
warden
Something
wears
about a sow's
makeup.
ear? What? Brett
Silk
Merkel.
purse.
Silk
Yeah.
purse.
You can't make a silk
I think
purse
that's
out of
what
a
would throw
sow's
me
ear.
off. Like Jenna wears makeup, but not a ton of makeup, and I think that I'd just be worried. Like, what are you trying to hide up there? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I think that would be my biggest issue with
Yeah.
it. Now, if we were going somewhere like, hey, let's first date be I don't know,
Going to the steakhouse.
something extremely like the other end. Like,
high class.
there you go.
We're going up
like,
to
Hey, let's
Butcher
go to
and
Walmart and
Formal.
buy some movies.
Hey,
Yeah.
we're going to go down there. To the
I really
local
don't
chicken
think
hut.
we're qualified though to give beauty tips or
No, I mean not a
makeup
chance. No,
tips.
but this
Does,
is
does Zoe do the play makeup like?
drives me
But-
nuts.
Okay,
Yeah.
Savannah loves it. She, I mean, just
my girls
And-
love it. Justine,
okay.
my daughter actually. Max got those. What the hell are they? Bruce Bolt batting gloves.
Mm-hmm.
Max got a set of those for his birthday, and Evelyn got some this. I think it's called Sol de Janeiro, and it's beauty shit, beauty product stuff, skincare.
son of the De Janeiro.
Yeah, that guy, and like he got all that. She got all smellies and skincare stuff. So she just turned 11, so I mean she's in on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but yeah.